the sacrifice.
To share the dreams that I believe.
And maybe we
Someone that truly understands how to treat a man. This is what I need, baby. Is a pretty woman standing next to me, girl. To share the dreams that I
But if you want to know how I really feel, get the cameras rolling, get the action going. Baby, you know our love for you is real. Take me where you want to, man, my heart you steal. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it?
Oh my God. Morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. God. I'm hanging on by a thread. Welcome to LoveBabz, Love Talk on Babz Rawls-Ivy. This is my last morning before I leave for Marrakesh for my birthday. So I'm delighted to be here this morning. 10:15, I've got the cast from the play at the Yale Rep. And I'm so delighted that they're all coming on, so I can have a really great conversation about this play and about swimming and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, hooray! So, if you don't know, there's let's see. I think I've got this right. No, I got the wrong things. I'm pulling up stuff. But anyway, it looks like a nice day outside. I am running against all kinds of clocks today. I got to be in a bazillion places all at once. So I am the living embodiment of everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah, my eyes are red and they look a little worn thin. That's because I'm sick. I'm doing everything I can to get well. Oh my God, this has been it's so dramatic. It's just ridiculously dramatic. It's dramatic. It's very dramatic. And I'm very bummed. but the show must go on. And I'm getting on a plane, so there's that part. And I've got great meds. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something to the testament of the great meds. If I hadn't had great meds that I've been taking for a while, I would probably be, no, not probably. I would be a lot sicker. I would be a lot sicker. Because in the olden days of this, I wouldn't even be able to talk. I wouldn't even be able to move. I wouldn't even be able to talk. I'd be already confined to bed, contemplating going to the hospital. But these new meds that they have me on in the last year or so has really made a tremendous difference. And it's been a long time since I've been sick like this. I've had like small dust ups, and that's a testament to the meds. So this iteration of sickness, let me tell you. So I had some food with ghee in it, and my friend didn't know that ghee was problematic. And ghee is just clarified butter. That's what it is. And I'm allergic to all things milk protein. Anything that comes from milk proteins, I just can't have. My body rejects it. So anyway. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So we'll be all right. We just keep moving. You just kind of surrender to it. You don't try to fight against it. I just try to lean into it. Like, I know I'm sick. These are the things that I know I can do to help alleviate some of the pain, because the allergy is a very painful allergy, because everything in my body is fighting itself. So it just creates a high fever. It creates congestion. It creates palpitation. I mean, it just does it treats my body like a war zone. And so there are things I do. There are things that I can take to sort of minimize some of the symptoms, some of the realities. And they don't take it away. It just sort of lessens some of the effects. And that's the best that I can hope for. And then it'll run its course, and then my body will snap out of it. And it'll literally be a snap out of it. And I'll know immediately that, because right now I'm running a fever. And it's been a fever for the last couple of days. It has not reached, you get nervous when your fever gets over 100. So it's hovering just at 100. If it goes above, I'm in trouble. So I'm hoping to just keep it. I took a cold shower. I took all the meds. I'm just doing all the things. And the fever is what makes your body hurt too. So I have the body aches on top of the pain of it's a damn mess. So anyway, so it's like people who have COVID. It's like that, So I just have to worry about my heart. I have to worry about my lungs not filling up with fluid. I mean, there's all kinds of things that I have to be diligent about so that it doesn't get out of hand. Because if it gets out of hand, then I gotta go deal with that at the hospital. And I don't, that's not where I want to be. I want to be getting in the car going to JFK tomorrow. I don't want to be going to Yale. That's not the plan. So we do all we can to stave off the things. And I feel pretty confident that I won't be going to the hospital. I feel confident. I feel like, okay, I had this Friday, so that was Saturday, this system's revved up, which I really should have taken meds Saturday. And then Sunday, it amped up. Yesterday I was full blown. So today I'm full blown. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking it's just and then it'll start to. It's gonna start to round out and then go down. So once the fever breaks, that's always the best possible sign. Once the fever breaks and the pain in my chest subsides, then now that's a good sign. So, there's nothing I can do. Nothing. Damn it. I don't want to be marching into my birthday sick. Although I got up this morning, I pulled some things out from my suitcase because my goal is to travel very light. I have to go try on my dress today at 3. I got to go have my nails done at 11. So when I get off here, I'm going to run and go get my nails, pedicure, manicure. I still have to go by the inner city and do stuff. I've got some other things that I'm committed to doing. Oh God. That's all right. This is the hand I'm dealing with today, and I'm gonna deal with it. These are the cards I'm playing. So let me just get on with it. I will pack tonight. That's what it'll be. I travel light anyway. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna worry, not a bit about it. We're gonna do all the things. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to having the cast on from The Ripple, the Wave That Carried Me Home by Christina Anderson and directed by Taylor Woodard. And it's here from April 28th, May 20th. I'm just grateful that I'm able to talk to them. High five, Steve Padler. You are my man. and my French soul brother. So they'll be on, and I'll talk more about it as we get to the 10 o'clock hour. I don't know if Paul Bass is out there in these New Haven streets looking for somebody who makes this city move and shake. But that's what we about. We waiting for the moving to shake to be amongst us. And I saw Harry Jones live and in person. You know what? Harry gonna be in some colors come next season. I'm gonna tell you right now. He gonna be Joseph in the Technicolor. Oh, Harry looks good, man. Let me tell you something. Harry looks good. I was like, look at Harry. I was like, we gonna be hiking together. I'm gonna catch her. I'm gonna catch you. As soon as I get back from Marrakesh, I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna catch you, pound for pound. I'm gonna catch you, cause you've inspired me. I'm gonna catch you, Harry. When I get back, I'm all in, all in, all in.
You know, it's a lot of work looking this good.
And you make it look so easy. Woo. Make it look easy. No, you look good. You should be very proud.
I still have a long way to go, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so what? I mean, but listen, look how far you come. So
Yeah, I mean, I complain every day, and Kara's like, "What's wrong with you? Be proud of where you've come." And I'm like, "But look at these love handles. It's so hard to get rid of them."
well, you can start weight training or something. But you wait till you get your surgery.
Yep.
Then you get to the gym. You can become a gym rat.
Yeah, the problem is that the rest of my body's breaking down, right? So I have 2 torn rotator cuffs.
Well, those can be fixed.
Yeah, so I just have to put everything on a list of. I'm gonna be the bionic man.
Okay, Steve Austin.
If I can get my eyes done.
Okay, Steve Austin. Start the music. Do 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 do.
I said it here the other day, and all the young people were like, bionic who?
Oh no, they don't even know.
I know, I'm so old.
You have to say Transformers to them, or I don't even know what is their cyborg. I don't even know what's the equivalency. I don't even know. AI is the equivalency. AI.
I just had the AI Microsoft AI read to me the New Haven Independent story. A couple of stories from the New Haven Independent.
I'm not going down that road, Harry. I'm team resistance.
And I noticed a couple of typos in Paul's story. So I had to send it to him. I said, he's always saying, I don't read the Independent. I'm gonna start reading the Independent. I remember one time he told me I spelled cannabis wrong twice. And he said, you don't know how to spell cannabis? So now every time he has a type, I go like, you don't know how to spell more? You don't know how to spell love? What's wrong with you?
Y'all are petty. I'm not getting down. I'm not being that AI petty with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have it to yourselves. I'm not. I'm just like,
I kind of like the AI. I was looking at
Harry, you got to be part of the resistance.
I know.
If I'm Helen Connor, you got to be Helen Connor too.
I don't know. I mean,
Harry, you are succumbing. Stop.
You got to check out the AI artistry program. Oh my God.
No, Harry.
It's like
you gotta resist. Oh, not you, Harry.
No.
Okay, when it locks you in your damn house. when it says, "I don't think it's a good enough day for you to be outside."
But that's the fear, right? It's gonna say, you don't know yet, but your expiration date is tomorrow. What do you mean? I chose it for you. Okay.
See, that's no. I listen. I like the technology, Harry, but I have to resist when it starts to seductively sneak into things that are seamlessly harmless. You
Well,
start with the art, and then it becomes security.
right. And I know you were saying the other day that there's another AI program trying to counteract, like saying people writing papers and all that. But
Yeah.
you know what? I've been reading articles from some of the people in the industry, and they don't know. They aren't aware when it's going to cross the line where it's going to be undetectable.
I think it's already crossing the line.
Right.
Because I think
But-
for the average person, Harry, because when I saw the piece on Rihanna, her singing the Beyonce songs, and people downloading that thinking she did that, and they're like, she didn't do that. That's AI, Harry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was an actor who had to come out and say he didn't do a commercial or voiceover too. You know, it's like they're blurring all the lines, and the the AI program say, you know, that they're trying to counteract it. You know, they're playing together. They're in the same pool. You know, so you don't know at what point all the AI systems unite against us.
Harry, we've seen this movie. It's a franchise. See, I'm the crazy person in the movie, Harry, that's going to be like, I tried to warn y'all. You know, there's always one person, Harry, who's like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't trust the trust. I'm that person. I'm going to be the last person on earth. I got to go find my people. Now it's going to take me. The movie is, I'm going to have to run across the country, find my people of like-minded people who are part of the resistance.
You're gonna have to find humans.
That's what I mean. But it's
People-
going to be a couple of AI who's going to be like, this is
Right.
wrong. And we are with the humans.
But you're gonna have to also try to detect because you know it's gonna be hybrids, people who put chips in them and everything.
Yeah, Harry. Oh, yeah. That's for the entertainment violence part of the movie.
And I know we sound crazy, but it's not.
Listen, when
This
I
is-
watch these scientists, Harry, trying to clone a woolly mammoth, right, and a dodo bird, all the things that used to live, and they're trying to resurrect them. And resurrect is the word.
Well, you know, we need a woolly mammoth. No, I mean, why not? I mean,
What's going to stop people, Harry, from digging up their loved ones?
well, I
and-
mean, you know, I read an article that the technology already exists for you to transfer your soul. Now, which is an interesting statement, is your soul, your consciousness. I don't think that's transferable. But
I don't know if it's transferable for good.
But that's an interesting way to put it, that you could transfer your consciousness to some machine. They're saying you're not going to see it, you know, appear for maybe the next 30 years, but there's a technology already exists where you're going to be able to just say, yeah, I want to live forever in a machine.
I don't want that. That's not
No.
living.
I mean, imagine if your consciousness truly exists like that in a machine, aren't you trapped in a box?
Yeah, I don't want that.
Like you're in jail.
Yeah,
At
because
what
you can't ever
point do you
die.
wanna- right. At what point do you want to exist outside of that machine?
No. I mean, no, to I don't even want the experience of that. I don't want that.
Imagine you're fully awake in a box.
No. I tell you what else freaked me out too. I was watching, you could have your body, what do you call it? What do you call it when they put
So
the
about
scraps out?
cryogenically.
No. When they put the scraps out, what do you call that? Compost. They
Oh,
have this whole system of composting your body. It's a very beautiful looking thing the way they got it all set up. It's illegal right now. I think it's only legal in some places in the world. But there's a company that will compost you.
I mean, ashes to
So you
ashes.
don't get buried, you get composted, and they put stuff on you,
Back to the
seeds
earth.
and all kinds of stuff. And then once you're all planted out or whatever, then you get dispersed somewhere, I guess.
Your family could plant tomatoes on you and eat
Ew.
turnips off of you. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Harry. I mean, it's way cheaper than burying you, and because burying people is not good for the earth. In coffins and stuff.
Well, I mean, all of that stuff. It's the same thing as is it good for them to burn you?
No,
Is it good for anything? Are they
no.
supposed to let your body out and let the earth, gobble you up?
I don't know.
All of that stuff is. I mean, we're going too far when we're thinking, that just burying people is.
Well, maybe we just throw people into volcanoes. That can't be bad, right?
The volcano. Well, you might as well you might as well walk the person up there. This way, you'll have to carry him up
And just push them.
and you sacrifice them to the volcano god. To do that. Oh my
I'm
god!
just talking about people, Harry, who are at the end, and you just wheel them up there and just wrap them in beautiful cloth and push them in. I mean, that just seems like the only. Why aren't we doing that?
We
Or
might
you could hover over a helicopter and just drop it, like mass. I mean, I guess that wouldn't be good for the air either, right?
nothing's good for the air. Babz. The thing is that we all produce CO2, right?
Yeah.
So every time you exhale, you're harming.
Well, the
So-
plants need it, so there's that part.
Well, you see, that's the case for CO2. That people are like, well, we need it because ever since the Earth's been warming since the last ice age, we've had more greenery and more everything. And more life has expanded because of it. So that's the argument for CO2. The argument against it is that we're just, there's
I
too
don't
much
know.
of us. So some people think that, we're overpopulated. We cause more harm than good.
I think you're right.
So, but you see, for me, the Earth is an organism that is not going to allow us to end it. It'll end us.
Oh no, the Earth is not playing about it. The Earth is like,
Yeah,
let me
it'll
show you
end
what
us.
I can do. Let me show you what I can do. Because y'all are stupid.
Yeah, so I don't fear hurting the Earth too much. I was looking at this new commercial of this, instead of liquid soap or powder soap for washing your clothes, that's just now like a fabric softener sheet.
A what?
It's like a fabric softener sheet.
Oh
but
yeah, I've seen those, Harry, because they want to cut down on you using bottles and
like
stuff.
the plastic containers. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, where do all of these plastic containers go?
Yeah.
Where do all of these? I mean, this is why we see penguins with stuff around their heads, and it's like we fool ourselves when we think that all of this stuff is being recycled because plastic really isn't recyclable. You can't do much with. I mean, there's a portion that gets put back into the products, but other than that, you have these big companies dumping it in the ocean. I guess.
I know. And I just feel like, what did we do?
What do we
Somebody's
do?
got to figure out a way to
I saw a shark with something around his neck too. That somebody was helping the shark out. But the thing is, like the ocean is so freaking huge, right? So it's like whatever we throw has to go down to the deepest parts. We only notice the garbage that's on top. Babz.
I know.
Imagine what's at the bottom. So
Some angry sea life that's like gonna join with AI and kill us.
Well, that's what Godzilla's gonna come up when he can't deal with this garbage down there.
That's what's gonna kill us, Harry. Garbage and AI. oh Lord, I don't know what to do. I'm just the world is just making me tired. The world is just making me very, very tired. It's just a never-ending. I wonder if we could ever have a day, Harry, where everybody's just chilled out. Like nobody's shooting, there's no war. Just one day where the world just says this world chill out day.
We should have that.
Like just world chill out day. Like no crimes are committed.
Yeah, I wonder if like the cartels and everything to celebrate
Can
that.
We get everybody to buy into that for a day, like world chill out day. No drug dealing.
Nothing. Just
no
chill.
Serial killing. No.
I was reading a article yesterday. There's a serial killer somewhere. Eight deaths or something. They're trying to find him. He's back from COVID. So it's like,
I guess. Oh well.
He was off during COVID.
Couldn't get to nobody.
They were dying before he got there.
Everybody was locked down and dying. Like he cutting into my time. Hey, serial killers.
Yeah, they're back.
I guess they're back. I guess. But everybody's gonna have Ring doorbells. It's gonna make it very difficult for serial killers to move in the world because you're gonna be seen. Did you see this mess, Harry, with this whole new scam about using your ATM card? If you at the ATM thing, somebody's next to you, somebody's to the left of you, and the person somebody taps you and say, "Oh, you dropped some money," and then you go pick it up, and the person on the other side of you takes your card out, replaces it with a fake card, and then routes all your money out.
Wow.
That's some Mission Impossible mess. First of all, that's white people, because I don't know no black people. When we go into the ATM machine, Harry, and there's people around, we're not using it.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go. We're going to go ahead, bro.
It's like you scope out the whole area.
Yeah, we're not down with that. First of all, you're not going to see in us in a group thing. Like if there's, right. You know how we do, Harry, we're not doing it.
And it's not going to be one of those, like, there's a couple of in Waterbury that they're like booths.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be trapped in a booth. I'm not using that one. That's insane. It's like fish in a barrel. So, and first off, I don't use the ATM anymore anyway. I hardly ever carry cash. But if I need cash, I get it from when I'll go and buy something and have them give me $20 back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll use it at the cash register and say, give me $20 extra. But I don't use cash anymore. Now it's like,
I like cash. I still like cash. I'm old school, Harry. I'm telling you, I'm ready for the resistance. I'm not going to be caught out here without cash, because when this AI system take over, you're not going to be able to get your money because it's going to be like, sorry.
That's true, because if tomorrow there's a EMP an electromagnetic pulse that kills the electricity, I won't have any gas.
What you gonna barter with?
I know. Well, toilet paper.
Oh yeah. Like, I'll wait. It's
I'll
like
wait,
you
you-
tell people, I'll wait, you'll be back.
Yeah, you're gonna need toilet paper. And my TP prices are gonna be reasonable.
No. What it was when you knocked the first time. Oh, it's gonna be exponentially more when you knock the second time.
I'm gonna be like a drug dealer. I'm gonna give you a slight, square. Don't come back if you enjoy that square.
Oh, don't hate the player, hate the game. The game is transferable, Harry. Whether it's hashish or toilet paper, the
Hey.
game is the same.
The hustle is real.
The hustle is real. It is not. It doesn't matter the product. The product is the product.
Yep.
Oh God. This is so dystopian.
Well, in better news, that
Oh, there's better news? Okay.
better news. There's for people who are thinking, oh, COVID's disappearing and everything.
No.
A new threat before the COVID-19 crisis is over. There's a new virus that has a fatality rate of 88%.
Oh God.
It's called the Marburg virus, and it just hit Japan. It's been in Africa, and now it just hit Japan. Yeah, the Marburg virus. So there's that. I mean, I don't know. Do we stop flights from Japan? I don't know. What is it that we do with that? A deadly disease is once again threatening to plunge mankind into a pandemic. This is a Marburg disease, which has caused a string of deaths in Africa since the beginning of the year. And Kunio Yano, special advisor of the infectious disease control of Hamamatsu Medical Center, explains the Marburg disease is a truly frightening disease. It is an infectious disease caused by the Marburg virus. So, I mean, whatever, right? It's just
All
another.
right. There's something to look forward to. We're gonna get locked down again, Harry.
I know. Start prepping yourself.
I'm just whatever notes people took, keep them close because we're gonna get locked down again.
Well, oh, Paul is in the room.
All right, he's got some word on the street.
On the street.
Morning.
Good morning, Babs and Harry. How are you?
Good.
Good. All right. You ready for your vacation, Babs?
Oh, trying to get ready, trying to not be sick.
Planned. I want to say good morning to Sandy, who has her camera, and she's over the fence with me. I'm not sure how she's going to get across this. On Howe Street, are we on Howe?
Yeah.
In
I know
in the
exactly where you
parking
are,
lot of the
behind
courtyard.
the hotel, right?
Yeah, right by the hotel there. But Sandy's not staying at the hotel. Sandy, you got a camera. What's the word on the street this morning?
Beautiful out today.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And where are you headed with your camera?
Down the street. Eblin's Footwear.
So you're a photographer for Evans? Is that how that works? So they hire you like freelance?
I'm full time at Eblin. Hats and sneakers
Oh,
for the website and
oh, how fun! Is Evans based around here?
based out of Torrington. We have 52 stores.
52.
Yep. One
I
right
had
on
no
Whaley
idea.
Ave.
I know the one on Whaling. There's a new one, isn't it, in West Haven? I saw by
Yep,
UNH. At which mall? The Trumbull or Milford?
Both Trumbull, Milford, West Farms, Buckland, some in New Jersey.
I remember when Evans came here. I hadn't heard of it before then, but then I started seeing them. It's sort of like urban footwear, right?
Yep. Streetwear.
So now, do you work out of Torrington, Sandy? Or you work out of New Haven?
I work out of New Haven. Photograph people around the town.
And it's all photography.
Yep.
They have a full-time photographer.
Yep. Full time.
And so what's your mission? Is your mission to show people if they're cool in their sneakers or scenes in town?
Yeah. to get people that wear, authentic people that wear our clothing and our.
So do you have to find someone, like I found you at random this morning. Do you have to find someone at random who's wearing Evelyn's wear? Like you don't know
No,
we're there?
I usually go on Instagram or I recruit customers from our store.
And have you done that this morning?
I'm trying to right now, actually.
Oh, so you're in the parking lot. Why are you in the parking lot?
So right now, I'm just looking for a location to shoot some new hats that we have.
Oh, what were the hats? Says our nation's finest Boston Red Sox, is it?
Yeah, Red Sox and Balance sneakers.
I like New Balance.
Yeah,
Listen, I'll put some sneakers on. You can shoot my feet. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll wear
Babz says you
something.
can shoot her feet. So now what makes you, every day are you going out doing a shoot like in a different city, Sandy?
Yeah, in different cities where we have a store.
So you do go to all 52?
Not all, but as many as I can.
You know, it's interesting when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about how social media plays such a role in retail now. So they feel that one way they're going to build their brand, I guess, is to have you engage with customers on social media to sort of connect with people,
Yeah.
and that'll draw other people in.
Yeah.
Am I getting that
that's
right?
cool.
So what's the best picture you've taken, the most fun picture you've taken doing this?
Probably like when I would hang sneakers
Uh-huh.
and more so the stuff in the studio.
So how much is studio? How much is on the street?
I'd say like 50-50.
And where's the studio?
It's right over there. It's on Whaley Ave.
Oh, it's on Whaley.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how do you decide like today's an out in the field day and then other days?
Based on the weather or based on what the product that I have.
And how did you get involved? Like how long have you been doing this for Evelyn?
I've been doing for Evelyn's about 5 years.
Really?
I've been doing photography for about 25
Someone's getting-
years.
And where else? Someone's getting through here, the gate, Babz. Sorry. You want to come out on the other side? So 25 years you've been doing photography.
Yep.
And what kind of places did you work before, like commercial?
So, yeah, I used to do Joseph A. Banks.
Mhm.
I do some photography for Lux Bond and Green, the jewelry.
Oh yes. Woo!
He knows what that, yeah.
Yeah, I know, nice jewelry.
And what's the secret to being good at this?
I think just experience doing it.
Like, how did you get started in photography?
I always wanted to be a photographer because my mom was really into like Vogue and fashion magazines. So I wanted to be in fashion photography. So I went to school for it. And
Where?
I went to University of Hartford Art School. And then I did an internship with a commercial photographer, and that really got me into
Who was
the
that?
industry. Chip Yates.
Huh?
And
And did you grow up here, Sid?
I grew up actually in
So one thing I'm wondering about when you say 25 years ago, you really want to be a photographer, you got started in this business. Boy, has photography changed in 25 years. So would it be correct to say that 25 years ago you were working in the medium of film?
Yeah.
You work with film at all anymore? Now, how's that different? A lot of old school people, right, Babz, are kind of purists. They say we like being in the dark room, having all those chemicals showing. It's sort of like LPs versus CDs, like they come out better. How is the work different? How's the product different?
It's definitely a lot faster
Right.
turnaround, and there's more competition. I was lucky enough to start in film, so I learned both. And there's something really special about film, just the depth of it.
Is it a little bit like CDs versus LPs where they say
Yeah.
you hear more depth of sound
Yeah.
or
I
streaming?
think so.
And so do you ever do any film stuff?
I haven't done any in a while, and I should.
But would it be fun? About should, but would it be a fun thing on the side if you did film, or would it be for your work?
No, it would be for fun. It'd be for art, like for my soul, probably, like portraits and stuff.
Is there other stuff you do for your soul as a photographer when you're not on the beat?
I work out a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know. I cycle.
Are you planning to do that
Wow.
today after work? Like, what's your work day?
Not today. Yesterday I cycled. So
So
today
what-
I'm going to work a long day. I'm going to be shooting a model outside later
Where?
and in the studio. Right around here. Supposed to come in around 5.
Like a model?
Well, no, it's somebody that actually works at one of Evelyn's wanting to Instagram. Short
How
sets.
fun. Babz, yeah. So a long day is how many hours?
I'll probably work 12.
What do you do after that? Just crash?
Yeah, I'll just go home and relax.
And what
basically.
town is home?
Windsor.
Oh wow, you
Yeah.
drive every day from Windsor down here.
Not every
You like Windsor?
day. I do.
Windsor's always interesting to me because it's like 4 different towns within one, isn't it? Right outside Hartford.
Yeah, and I live Field Wind, Granby
Uh-huh.
area.
And Babz, do you have any questions for Sandy?
I do. So as a woman photographer, Do you find that this is one of the professions where talent versus gender leads, or it's not so much about your gender, but more about your talent?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I've noticed a lot of female photographers that have come up in the ranks and are pretty successful.
Oh, so what are you drawing from that? That it's easier than it used to be, or?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely.
And how about what you look for in a model? Like today, you first said to me you're meeting a model. It turned out it wasn't someone from a modeling agency, but someone who works at. My daughter's actually done a little modeling at Oakland. She said it's kind of changed what they look for. That it's not the old kind of traditional narrow view of what quote unquote beauty is, but there's this idea of reality based, sort of looking like it's genuine. Is that true?
Yeah, I feel like it's your essence, vibe, and how comfortable you are, and kind of convey that.
So are you looking for, but would you look for someone who's like very much overweight or rail thin, or is that not even relevant?
No, that's not relevant. Although we do try to include the big guys and plus size, because that's definitely.
So I'm
Try
getting,
to be more inclusive, everybody.
so I'm being a little philosophical here, but there's one thing about social media and marketing with photos that we say we're seeking to get genuinity. Like people respond, right? If they feel like it's real people. And yet there's something that's so not genuine sometimes social media because people are putting out an image that isn't really accurately reflecting their real life necessarily, but a part of their real life. Do you feel that tension in your work, capture genuinity, reality, present an image that's going to connect with people?
I don't feel it in my work because I don't do any retouching. Where if it's a selfie, okay, I'm going to put the filter on. So if it's something of myself, then yeah, but not for the work that I do.
And what's the
for
reason?
Evelyn.
Tell me about that.
Just because it looks more natural, more edgy, to be like, to not be retouched.
And isn't that kind of the Eblin's brand, a little bit edgy, not dangerous, but like sort of like real street?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the job? Are you happy to
I
get to
love
do
it.
this?
I'm so lucky to do what I do.
And we're going to look up the page
Very
later. I'm really looking forward to seeing the pictures you take. Tell me about a picture you took recently that really worked. Like you had an idea and it really worked.
I don't know. Sometimes just the photo comes together. It's just the light is good and the model's good and everything just sort of comes together. I feel like every time I take a picture, I will get one or a couple of awesome shots that I'm like, oh, okay, this is great. I did my job today. And it feels good.
Can you
It
think of a
looks good.
specific one recently you did that you liked that we can look up?
I'd have to think about it.
Or like think what you shoot yesterday.
No, I'd have to really think about it. One of the model shots, I would say that there was a female that I photographed down over there in an Adidas shirt, and she was just sitting down, and the light was really soft, and she just kind of relaxed, and I captured that.
Did you know when you shot the photo, I got it? Like I'm not a real photographer, but I take photos for a new site, and I often don't know till I get back. Like often I think, oh, the light looks good, or I'm framing this well, or I got a good moment of her when she was feeling unguarded, and then when I'm back, the photos don't always look like that, or if the opposite happens, it looks better than I thought. What happened with that shot? Did you know I got it now? Or?
I mean, I feel like I know.
Because you're a
knew
pro.
that I got it. Yeah, because after a while, you kind of just, I know I got the shot. A lot of times, though, they don't look as good in the camera, and then when I get back, they look better.
Right.
And I'm pleasantly surprised, but I shoot enough where I'm kind of get the safe shots first, and then we from safe.
And a safe shot would be kind of posed. We know they're going to look away. And then what comes next?
Then I just get crazy angry. Okay, do whatever you want. You got the safe shot. Now, a lot of times, that's when those are the shots I'll pick. The more natural.
And how often, like the 50-50, what you end up picking?
A lot of times it's the more candid after I got the safe shot, because then I feel like I can express, I can be free to be creative. Same with the model.
Babz is going on a 60th birthday trip to Marrakesh tomorrow.
Oh wow!
Do you have any tips for her for taking photos? Because she's big on social media. She has a huge following.
I would say just make sure you bring enough camera cards and bring extra batteries. Are you going to use your phone or your camera?
Oh no, I'm using my phone.
Okay. Do you have enough space on it? Maybe clear off the space.
That's
Yeah,
actually a good
'cause
tip. Clear off the space.
That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna clear out the space because I have a lot. I buy storage, so
You have like a chip. Can you put a microchip in it?
I could.
So get one. Get a microchip. I would format it, make sure it works, and bring it with you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're
Thank
getting
you.
we're getting advice from Sandy here. Babz, do you have any other questions? Since you let Sandy get on.
No,
So for actors, you
I
have a
will.
shot lined up. You're looking to line up one now.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's my confession. I've never been in Eblin, so now I'm gonna make it my business to go in there.
Good. Please
See, you did
do.
your jobs really well, Ambassador. Babz, we're going to hope you have the most wonderful, safe, and fun 60th birthday trip to Marrakesh. It's really fun to have Sandy be our last word on the street till you get back.
I
We'll round up some
know.
good people when you get back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy the
This
rest
is
of your
Sandy
day.
and Paul on House Street. Thanks so long to Love Babz, Love Talk, and New Haven, WNHH New Haven's home community radio.
Right. Whoa, that was pretty good, Harry. Have you ever been to Eblin's? I've never been in there. I don't
No.
wear sneakers like that, but
I actually have bought online, but not
Not in the
actually
store.
in.
now I'm gonna go in there, Harry. See what I
Now, you
see.
know what? They're making it harder to go into stores. Like, I went to Walmart to get 2X shirts, right? And I was thinking to myself, okay, I saw them online for $6, $6 to $8. When you go there, it's like $15.
Oh,
It's like, why would I buy it from the? Of course, I still grabbed a couple so
why,
that I could wear them, immediately. I'm an instant gratification guy.
Harry? You know they would. You could have ordered them online in the store, and they would have beat you to your house.
Probably, right? So the thing is that everything is so much harder. Same thing with Target. If you go online, Target, there's stuff that's on sale online that when you go into
Yeah.
Target, it costs more.
Well, here's the thing for me, Harry. That I'm a plus woman. They have stuff online in the plus section for women that they don't even put in the store.
And that they don't even have in the stores.
And I'm like, and it'll be sold the hell out online. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah,
that dress?
Like you can't get anything above 3X in the store.
Yeah.
But if you go online, they have 4, 5, 6X.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they? Are they saying that
Yeah, they are.
bigger people is shop?
Yeah, they are. They don't want to see you. They don't want to see fat asses in their store.
So yeah, so it's like, I mean, I still wear my shirts a little bit big, so I got 3X on top, but the 2X is on the bottom. Because all of my shirts were 5X and above.
Yeah, I think you have a therapist, right? You're still in therapy.
No, I don't. Not for a while.
It might be time to go back to work on these how you see yourself issues.
Yeah, I definitely have it because it's like
because you're still seeing Harry that's big, and Harry is not big.
Yeah, so even when the pictures pop up, like I have the what's it called? The Alexa. It's like a tablet thing that sits on your
the digital photos.
end table.
Digital frame. Yeah.
That you could tell it to do anything, but also it's showing pictures the whole time. So, it's called the show. I think the Alexa show, right? So every time a picture pops up of a year ago and stuff, I look at myself and I'm like, Karen, is there any difference? Am I still that big? And she's like, are you serious? You can't tell the difference. I'm like, honestly, I'm looking at a mirror right now. It looks like, I feel like this. So she's like, oh my God, you can't tell the difference from a year ago. You've lost 90 pounds. I'm like, not in here. In here, I'm messed up still.
Oh, yeah. Time for you to go back in.
So,
They might have an AI therapist for you.
oh God, I'm sure they do. I've been tempted. My WellCare is my my insurance, and telehealth is you don't get charged for telehealth or stuff like that. So it's like they call to remind me. Also, there's an annual at-home checkup, annual checkup that they come out and do. And it's like, oh, you're due for your annual checkup. And I'm like, but I feel like I had it last year. And yeah, it's annual. It's like,
That's what annual means.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm going to go to the doctor's office and get my yearly. And they're like, no, but this is an additional checkup that we actually come out. And, we look at your medication, your vitamins, what you're taking, making sure that nothing counteracting against each other and stuff. So I'm like, okay, but not yet. I feel like it was just so close. Like, can we schedule it so that it is a year apart? I want it like 4 months ago.
And they're like, Mr. Droz, it is a year apart.
For me, it's like yesterday. So
okay, it wasn't yesterday, Harry. So knock it off.
No, so they go, okay, so we'll schedule it for later. We'll try in September. And I'm like, okay, September sounds good. I'm gonna have my actual physical this May 9th, I think, at my doctor's, right? So, but they're like, so how about any telehealth? Do you want, if you need something, you're able to call and we'll get you a telehealth. How about a psychologist or anything? And I'm like, psychologist on Zoom. I don't know if I could do that. I'm not
How
sure.
are you doing it now? You with me? It's the same.
Well, this is Babz.
I'm no psychologist, but you talk to me. You see me.
Yeah, but it's like I'm gonna feel like I'm in a meeting or in a show.
Okay, that's valid because this is what you do for a living. So yeah. So it feels like I get it. All right.
So I'm like, I don't know. I got to think about that one, but
this is what the world is coming to, though, Harry. Like this is how the world is working.
I'm like, diagnose you. I mean, during COVID, I had a couple of telehealth stuff with my doctor, and I felt cheated both times. It's like, yeah, but she can't text. She's, so it's like, yeah, I could be dying. She's like, oh, do you have a heart monitor? And I'm like, that's a
heart monitor.
I mean, not a heart monitor, the blood pressure machine I got in my house. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, check it. And I'm like, well, I feel like I do this to myself all the time. It just feels like.
And now you don't feel comfortable?
But I'm saying I feel cheated. Like I want. That's me telling you. What if I'm doing it wrong?
Harry, you're not doing it wrong.
And now with
how hard is it, Harry? Oh, you can just put it in your arm and press the thing. You go.
I know, but now with the Apple Watch, it does everything, right? So it's like blood pressure, heart rate, and all of this.
Listen,
stuff.
The Apple Watch diagnosed my brother with irregular heartbeat, and it said go to the hospital right now. And the doctor said that's the best thing you could have done because he had to stay in the hospital a couple of days because his heartbeat was irregular, and the watch told him, and he didn't ignore it, which is for men is a big deal.
Well, here's the thing, right? So when I had my colonoscopy recently, they sent me home and everything, and I put my Apple Watch, and it started blaring, and it called 911 automatically.
Oh shoot!
And I hung up, right? And then it did it again, and and the 911 operator called me back.
They'll call you back.
And they're like, sir, is there an emergency? I'm like, no, my Apple Watch is acting up. And she's like, are you sure it's acting up? You may need. And I'm like, no, it's acting up. I took my Apple Watch off. I ignored the whole thing. And I had just come from my colonoscopy, and I'm thinking to myself, what if I am having a medical episode? And I said, nah. They wouldn't have let me go home, right? But I may have, dodged a bullet there, Babz. I don't know.
Your blood pressure might have been up or elevated.
Something.
I mean, what's the point of having a watch tell you if you're not going to listen to it?
Well, It scared the crap out of me. Is what it did. I was like, what? Ah, no, it's calling 911. You know, it's like, why
Well,
are you
should've-
calling 911? I'm arguing with the watch.
And what did you should have talked to the 911? Like, my watch, I had it on. This is what happened. Because they would
Yeah.
have said, "We'll get to the hospital," or "We'll come
Well,
get
she
you."
said, are you sure that it's malfunctioning? You're listening to LoveBabz Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio. Yeah, so she said, are you sure it's now malfunctioning, sir? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just came from the hospital, so it's like, come on, they wouldn't have let me leave. And she's like,
Last
well,
words.
call us. She's like, call us if there's a emergency. Yeah, okay. And it's like, when I put it to the side, I'm like, I'm not gonna have this thing called. And I shut it off. And I didn't reboot it until like later that day. I'm like, maybe it was malfunction. Nothing going.
Yeah, no. All right, I'm taking a break. I'm not listening to this foolishness. You are crazy.
But maybe, maybe those watches actually work.
Yeah, well, according to my brother, he's still
It
alive.
works.
So,
No, it works because the last time I went to the doctor, I did my blood
so
pressure.
what you're saying is you don't care if it works. You're gonna do what you want.
I just think that time it was malfunctioning.
Yeah, at that time, as opposed to all the other times. Okay,
I'm here.
just saying. Yeah, Harry, by the grace of God, you know what they say? God takes care of fools and babies.
That's right. Well, thank you. I'm a fool. Anyway.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and then we'll be back with the cast from the play that's opening at the Long Wharf Theater, The Ripple, the Wave That Carried Me Home. They'll be here at 10:15. I'm excited to talk to them.
Send me that.
I just did.
Oh, okay. So we'll be right back. You're listening to LoveBabz Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio, and cue music. Okay, it's not going. Come on, music.
It's AI. They do what they want.
Wow, it really isn't going. So yeah, like I said, you're listening to LoveBabz Love Talk. And there you go. We'll be right back.
Living in strange times, I'll find